Greetings there! Today I'm gonna show you guys a quick overview of the XWLSJ firmware for the Samsung Galaxy S2. Some of you guys out there asked me to do a quick review or some sort of overview of the new Jelly Bean firmware on the Samsung Galaxy S2 i9100. So stay tuned for that. Hi again, so this is the brand new XWLSJ Jelly Bean firmware for the Samsung Galaxy S2. It was released sometime last March and it's intended for the Nordic countries. So let's have a tour of the firmware itself. So let's start off by going into the lock screen. So as you can see, we totally have a brand new fresh lock screen compared to the ice cream sandwich lock screen. As you can see, we have a new font here for the clock and time, and we also have a built-in weather widget or information ticker here, and we also have down here 3 customizable shortcut keys. Shortcut icons or apps for quick access. And down here, this is the cool thing. This is actually an information ticker, and it was just added on the Jelly Bean firmware. You can add Facebook, or you can have news being streamed from Yahoo News. And as you can see, the information or the data is being ticked away just like an information ticker. So let's go ahead and unlock the phone. As you can probably hear and see, it's got the same nature user interface or UX as on the Galaxy Note 2 and on the Samsung Galaxy S3. And yes, it includes the same transitions as the Samsung Galaxy S3 and the Galaxy Note 2. So moving on, let's check out the navigational bar. It's dark gray. And again, it's got probably the same exact user interface as the Galaxy Note 2 with the notification shortcut quick access icons here. And yes, there's power saving now, and the benefit of the power saving mode is that it tends to reduce your CPU usage depending on the app you're using. And moving down, we've got auto brightness here. We've got the usual notifications over here, and let's pull that back up. On the Samsung Galaxy S2 Jelly Bean firmware, now we've got folders. I'm not so sure if this was already included in the ice cream sandwich build, but I prefer the folders now on the Jelly Bean firmware. So if you guys would like to download and flash the latest firmware, which is the XWLSJ, which I'm actually giving a demo right now, you can actually do that simply by visiting one of the links in the video description below. I made a video, I made a guide, and I wrote an article about it on wiredmash.com, or you can click the link somewhere on the screen here. Anyway, let's move on. So we got folders, and let's check out settings. Let's check out the settings of the phone. So we've got the data usage. Let's see. Oh yeah, home screen mode. So there are 2 types of home screen modes during the initial setup of the phone. There's basic mode and easy mode. Easy mode is basically it's just for those first-time Android users or for the older generation. So I'm currently on basic mode. Let's go away from that. Let's move down the settings screen. We've got blocking mode, which is pretty cool. So as it states, this mode is enabled. When this mode is enabled, notifications for selected features will be disabled. So you won't receive incoming calls or notifications, or you won't hear any alarms or timers. So this is good actually when you're in bed sleeping. And you don't want to be disturbed during the night. Got the usual sound. Let's check that out. Keytones. Yes, I like some keytones. Display. Yeah. So we've got the same usual boring wallpapers that Samsung includes. We've got screen mode, of course, with the different types of color, dynamic, standard, etc. So what else? Yeah, we've got, yeah, this is the cool thing. Now we've got Smart Stay. So this is again a borrowed feature from the Samsung Galaxy S3 and the Galaxy Note. So whenever you're not looking at the screen after say 30 seconds, the screen will automatically shut down thanks to the front-facing webcam. Sorry for the front-facing camera here. It will detect whether you're looking at the screen or not. So I'm going to turn it off. We've got font style, yeah, and display battery percentage. I didn't notice that this was actually already included in the ice cream sandwich version, but I like it. And some folks were complaining on YouTube saying, hey, it was included in the ice cream sandwich. Okay, I didn't know that. So moving on, got power savings, screen power saving, CPU power saving. Yeah, lock screen. This is one I want to look at. So lock screen options. So we can again change. So we can easily change, remove. You can remove and delete. Can add, let's see, I want Chrome there. Simple as that. So you can change the shortcuts, the app shortcuts on the lock screen. You can turn off the information ticker. You can have different content types for the information ticker, such as news or even stock, or you can simply get it from Facebook. You can have dual clock, weather, based on your location, camera quick access, which is pretty useful based on motion. So moving on, let's see what else we have here. So I'm sweating right now. It's really hot. I got no fan on. So that's basically about it with the new XWLSJ firmware for the Samsung Galaxy S2 i9100, Galaxy S2 of course. But there's some issues here which I'd like to demonstrate, such as the internet. As you can see, it gives off this blue tint when browsing. I have no idea why. It's actually a bug. Let's see if we can get the wired mesh. You guys notice the blue tint? I tried checking it out on the settings, and I've adjusted the brightness settings and it's still the same, unfortunately. So this is a bug and it hasn't been improved from the previous Jelly Bean firmware builds. So let's check, and the last thing is predictive text. First and foremost, I have to edit my... I had to download a custom keyboard because the predictive text on the phone doesn't work at all. So let's see. So this is the Samsung's predictive Samsung keyboard. So hey, where are you going today? For example, I made a mistake. I added an extra Y, and I want today. If you press space, it's supposed to edit it, but it doesn't. That's another bug that hasn't been fixed. Or maybe because this is the Nordic firmware, it doesn't include the English dictionary, or for predictive, whatever. It's just a bug. So that's basically about it, and I'm gonna end the video right now because I'm sweating like hell. I'm dripping already and you guys can't see it. I don't want to show you guys, but this has been the XWLSJ Jelly Bean firmware for the Samsung Galaxy S2 i9100. So if you got a question or comment, feel free to ask in the comments section below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.